Citroën Traction Avant tyres. Now, as you probably all know, the Citroën Traction Avant is part of the cause of Citroën being owned by Michelin throughout the late 30s and right through till around 1976. So there's always been big connections between Citroën and Michelin. And the early Traction Avants, the pre-war cars, would definitely have fitted these cross-ply tyres, which were the Super Comfort series, and this one is the Super Comfort Stop S. And what Michelin were doing at the time were developing tyres that could be run at lower pressures, thereby giving you greater comfort, while at the same time improving the directional stability of a cross-ply tyre, trying to diminish the wandering you get running on cross-plies. So your 12 horsepower cars and the light 15s, well, the 12 horsepower cars ran a 140 by 40 tyre, and that's this one here. Michelin now make a 130 140 by 40. So what does that mean? Okay, 40 in this case is the same as the later cars. It's 40 centimetres or 400 millimetre diameter of rim. The bit of the rim that the tyre sits on is 40 centimetres or 400 mil. It is not 16 inch. You cannot put 16 inch tyres on either of those wheels, that's dangerous. In period, Michelin would have made a 130 by 40 and a 140 by 40 separate tyres, but now the demand just isn't there for both of these tyres, so they make this tyre which covers both sizes. And actually, in all honesty, it is more of a 140 by 40 than it is a 130. It is more of a bigger tyre. So that's for 12 horsepower ones. The 15 horsepower is fitted a 150 by 40. Here we have it here, and again this one is a 150, 160. Some of the bigger 15 horsepower cars fitted a 160. So Michelin now make a 150, 160 by 40. And that's the Super Comfort Stop S tyres. Definitely pre-war. I think the very first Traction Avants might have come out in a double rivet tyre, which I haven't got any up here, but they don't make that tyre anymore in a 40 centimetre tyre. Now, what happened post-war? Well, in 1946, Michelin copyrighted the Michelin X, which is the first, patented the Michelin X, which is the first radial tyre. And then from 1949 onwards, the Michelin X was offered as a radial alternative for the cars. So this is it here, this is the 165-400. We sell loads of these tyres to Traction Avants and Alphas and various other cars as well fit these. And that's the 165-400 Michelin X. There's that famous tread pattern, same one you see on Citroën 2CVs. And the 165-400 predominantly fits the majority of Traction Avant cars. And although I'm pretty convinced that early post-war Tractions fitted these cross-plies still, whether they were called, well, I don't think they were called 130 or 140 anymore. I think they used the 165-400s or 185-400 description. But the Michelin X radial tyre was offered as an alternative in the late 40s, and then took over as the tyre that everyone fitted. So the 165-400 Michelin X is fitted to the 12 horsepowers and the large portion of 15 horsepowers. Then the big 15s, the 7-seaters, and the 6-cylinder Tractions fitted a 185-400. Both these tyres are still made by Michelin. The prices are not at all ridiculous for a quality Michelin tyre. Michelin build quality is better than anybody's. It's the original equipment. Even though I sell predominantly quite a lot as far as classic car tyres goes, as far as a manufacturer like Michelin goes, these are small batches. So to have such a high quality tyre made in the original size in such small batches, sold at such a sensible price, available worldwide with free carriage through long-term tyres, but made by Michelin is actually really good value, and you can still drive your car the way it should be. So, without a shadow of a doubt, if you need Citroën Traction Avant tyres, we've got the ones you need. Any more details, longstone.com or 01302 71123.